Hello, and welcome back to Talking with author Theresa. So, today I'm going to do a shout out, something that I typically don't do, and something that I'm not going to start, but I'm going to do it today for two lovely young women. Those are my goddaughters. So a big shout out to Jordan Russell. Woohoo! And another big shout out to Janelle Russell. Woohoo! Those are my babies. Those are my god babies up in New York. Yes. So big shout out to you girls. I love you. And let's get on with what we're doing. So today I'm going to wet my whistle early in the game. So bear with me while I do that. You have to make sure, you know, everything stays nice. So, in any case, I'm always advertising for other businesses, like I'm talking about the Oikos yogurt, the Minute Maid drink, my Starbucks coffee, and things like that. Let me tell you all something. It's a mighty poor frog that don't waddle in his own pond. Okay? So, that mixed with, stay with me now, the poor frog. Now what I'm getting ready to tell you. Okay, you ever watch those YouTube videos where people speak to you with these big, gigantic flashcards and they have this look on their face like just this dead stare and they're just flipping the cards and you're reading it and you read it all the way to the end. Sometimes you start crying, but you stay there until they finish their whole story. Well, that mixed with is a poor frog that don't waddle in his own pond. Okay, so we could do the flashcards too. I'm just saying. So in any case, today we're going to talk about you have to believe it. You have to believe it whether you see it or not. Now, there are a lot of laws in this universe, and I've been talking about the law of attraction. So there may be some of you out there that may be saying to yourself, well, I don't really believe in the law of attraction. I don't believe that works. I tell you what, it's a universal law. It's nothing you can do about it. It's working as much as you're thinking. So this universe is filled with quite a number of universal laws. And I like to use the law of gravity as an example. So I ask people and I ask you, can you tell me what the law of gravity is? Because I'm a degree college educated person and I can't tell you what the law of gravity is. Now, you may sit out there and tell me what it does. Oh, what goes up must come down. What is it? You can't see it. What is it? Is it salt and pepper mixed with a little bit of ketchup? Like, what is gravity? Nobody knows. So, for those of you that cannot tell me what gravity is, which is just about everybody, which is everybody, because you can't see it. All you can do is explain scientifically speaking what it does. You may use some big words as to what it does. But if you go on top of a building and jump off, you're going to hit the ground. Now, for those of you, back to what I was saying, that don't know how to explain gravity, will you float or fly when you jump off the building? Because you don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. You're going to hit the ground. Same thing with the law of attraction. It's a universal law, just as is the law of gravity. Therefore, it's working as much as you're thinking. So if someone tells you, oh, the law of attraction doesn't work for me, blah, blah, blah. Last week we were running. This week I'm going to tell that person, why don't you jump? Tell them go on top of a building and jump. And if you don't fly and you hit the ground, then you understand that whether you can reiterate, whether you understand, believe it or not, the law of attraction is working as much as the law of gravity is working. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to be able to explain it. So your current circumstance right now, whatever is going on in your life, I don't care if it's financial, I don't care if it's relationship wise or whatever it may be. Whatever is going on right now in your circumstance, in your life, is the results of your past thoughts and actions. So what is your tomorrow going to look like? Let's see. What are you thinking about today? That's what your tomorrow is going to look like. The paintbrush is in your hand. You are the Michelangelo of your own life. So why don't you sit down, write it out on a piece of paper, what you want your tomorrow to be. Believe that you can have it, believe that you deserve it, and it'll be yours. Work toward it. Once again, faith without works is dead. Work toward it. And you know what? Whatever you put out, you get back. So when you put out positive energy and you are nice to others and you try to help others, it's going to come back to you. When you need help or you need someone to be nice to you, it's going to come back to you. Now, I'm talking to even people that are school age, whether you're in college, middle school, or whatever, and you happen to be watching this video, don't go around bullying nobody. It's going to come back to you and slap you right in the face just as hard as it can. What goes around comes around. Now, it may not happen that day. It may not happen the next day. It might happen when you're 80 years old in a nursing home and they dumping you out the wheelchair. Wow, and you go flying wondering why. Think back. What did you do? Who was you bullying in the hallway in high school? It's coming back. Believe it. You don't have to believe. Jump. I'm just saying. So in any case, we have to put out positive energy to get positive things back. So when you put out positive energy and you're nice to people, you attract nice and positive people, circumstances, and things into your life. That's what you attract. Be careful how you treat people. Also, the book that I study, the good book, tells me that the grave you dig for me, you're going to fall in it. So be careful with that one shovel that you got. That one shovel is for yourself. Don't dig no grave for nobody, because you're going to be the one to fall into it. Okay? So just make sure that you understand what you're attracting into your life. You put out what you get back. You get back, should I say, what you put out. Doesn't make a difference. It's all going in one big circle. So you can say whichever first, whatever it may be. Just know that you create your own life and your own circumstances. So you just need to go ahead, believe. And it is very, very vital that you understand something. Please, if you don't understand anything else, understand this. When you say you are going to have X, Y, or Z, or you are longing for something and working toward it, please don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone. I told you all before, if you treasure your vision in silence, you won't have to overcome somebody else's negative thoughts of how it can't be done. You don't need them to put that in your head. Don't tell anybody what you're working on or what you're doing unless you are of the same mind. I know a lot of people, but I only know one person that is of the same mind that I am. I wouldn't mind talking to that person about things that I do, but that's a whole nother story. But in any case, treasure your vision in silence. Remember when I told y'all to do you, working on making you a better you, working on making the world that you live in and around you a better place to be? Do you. All right? And I have one other thing for you. Hold on. All right then. At least I give you all a little something. They just be looking straight. I give you all a little something. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right then. So yeah, enough of that. So excuse me while I wet my whistle before I say goodbye. Oh, we don't want her in there, honey. Mm-hmm. So yes, you all have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. We'll see you real soon. All right. Bye-bye now. Theresa Clark. Over and out. 10-4.